Right. The next person that we're going to bring up, okay, he played during what I call the golden era of Gopher football. He played for the man who this locker room is now named after, Steve Lundeen.
Hi guys. I want to echo a little bit of what you already heard. I'm the old guy here. Played for that guy right up there. I love what Coach Hill said about, are you hurt? Burry always used to say, are you hurt or are you injured? I know Bobby Bell has talked to you all. I'm not sure if you've all heard the story about Bobby Bell when his dad came to the game, and he broke his jaw in the first half. So he was sitting out, Dad came out at halftime and said, I didn't come all the way from North Carolina to watch him sit. The guy played the whole game with a broken jaw, never took his helmet off because if he took the strap off, his chin like fell down. So, are you hurt or are you injured? I like that. I played on the last Big Ten championship team. I'm 64 years old. I'm too old. There's too much time has passed between them. That's what a Big Ten championship ring looks like. It's aspirational, and I think it's possible for you all. This guy is the real deal. He is, from my perspective, and I think my fellow colleagues here, my fellow teammates, having us old farts come back and talk to you, we're all part of the tribe. We are part of this. We care. And he's recognizing that the elders may have some wisdom to share with you. We really care about what's going on with the program, and anything we can do to be helping you, that's what we want to be doing. These rivalry games, they're really critical. And when you're playing with these opponents, and I use the term with purposely, against means they're the enemy, with means they're a worthy adversary. You're playing a bunch of worthy adversaries this year. So Wisconsin, it's the oldest rivalry in Division I football. You'll be playing the 122nd, I think it's 122nd game against Wisconsin. The first game was in 1890. So your daddy's daddy was about your age the first time they played. Minnesota won 63-0. That was good. We play for the Yaks. That's been around since 1948. 1930 they started playing for Slava Bank, and that disappeared sometime in the 40s. Got replaced by the Yaks. My vivid memories of that was actually in '67. The year we won the Big Ten title. We always used to play Wisconsin the last game of the year, so it was a big deal. It was the W on the blocking dummy, and every senior tried to drive it through Cook Hall, which is where the practice field used to be, and then we'd go play the game. And because of the time difference, that year we played Purdue and Indiana in consecutive games. We played Indiana and just kicked their butt. It was their only loss during the regular season. It was an easy game. I mean, we just kicked from 4 ways to Sunday. We played Purdue the next week and just got our butts handed to us. So the last game of the season, they played for the old Oaken Bucket. We're playing Wisconsin for the Yaks, and they're playing an hour time difference. To this day, I hate Perry Williams. Indiana was ahead of Purdue, something like 20-15. Time running out. Purdue's got the ball on the 2-yard line. They got Leroy Kelly. This is quarterback university. Bob Greasy had just left. Mike Phipps came in. And Perry Williams is going in for the score to win. Purdue wins. We go to the Rose Bowl. He fumbled the ball. They announced the score at the game. And we were a little chippy at the end of the game. And actually, that game never ended. With about 2 minutes left, a fight broke out on the field. We weren't real happy about all the things going on. And frankly, it was a little scary because we played at Memorial Field and the stadium looked like a funnel. Fans were starting to come down. It was scary. Actually, a guy from Wisconsin had his leg amputated as a result of the fight. But we won the game. And it was... so that was important. And so we ended up 8-2 that year. You have to remember, way back then, there were only 4 bowl games. So, and the Big Ten only went to the Rose Bowl. And Indiana, they played, Three Little Sisters of the Poor for their preseason. We lost to Nebraska that was ranked in single digits in the top 10. So we were 8-2. We lost to Purdue, we lost to Nebraska. And we ended up not going. So this rivalry stuff, I mean, it's just the real deal, guys. It's really important. And it's an opportunity for you to get out there and scrap it up. On any given Saturday, you don't know if you're going to need your head, your heart, or your guts. You got to bring it all. And you're going to learn during the game that what you really need most of. And you're going to have to pull for more, as you're hearing from everything. You're going to have to pull for more. Because, as Darryl started to say, and as coaches said, the biggest opponent that you have is your own perception of how good you are, of how good you can be. And you need to keep pushing. So, with this worthy adversary thing, I would love for you all to go out and just kick some cheesehead butt and help them up, knock them down, help them up, and move on. Secondly, just on a little, another thought here. You're playing USC. USC won the national championship in '67. They beat Indiana in the Rose Bowl that year. We played them the first game in '68. We had a running back by the name of O.J. Simpson. Fourth quarter, we were ahead. We were ahead 20-15. They scored, went ahead 22-20. We're driving. We get a 4th and 1, and we don't make it. And we lose the game. They scored another touchdown, 29-20. So, you got a first game in Southern Cal. Played them last year. That didn't turn out as we'd like. I think we owe them a little favor and return the favor of beating them on their own field. So you got Nebraska coming. I played Nebraska a couple times. I mean, so there's all kinds of these rivalries that are out there. Every game is a big game. One other thought that I had, you're starting practice tomorrow. And I asked Dan earlier, I said, so what's the schedule for the practice? In practice 4 to 6. I'm going to tell you, it's a cakewalk. So we practiced with pads 9 to 11, 4 to 6, and without pads 8 to 10 for 2 weeks. Lots of fun. But what's going to happen is you're going to probably get them some tussles. I played offensive line, and I know those big dumbass defensive linemen get knocked on their butts. So there might be some little acrimony going on. That's fine. But remember what Coach Klein said, share a goal. Remember what Coach Hill said, we're all in this together. When he talked about that, I'm reminded of a quick story. Back a million years ago, when NASA was going to the moon, in the 60s, they hadn't gone to the moon yet, there was a consultant that came in and was talking about work efficiency and so forth. He interviewed a janitor, walking around, pushing a broom. He said, consultant said to the janitor, what are you doing? And he said, I'm sweeping the floor. He went to another janitor and said, what are you doing? He said, I'm helping us get to the moon. Everybody in this program is critical. Everybody's on the team. And that includes old guys like me. So, go get them.